how y'all doing today? Today's Tuesday, November. Oh no, not November. What month is it?
August.
August 27th, 27. And today is very hot. Oh, your girl Leslian right here, cupcake right here. Today is very humid hot. Storm last night, and now it's just crazy hot. Hayden is being something else today. Right now, she's laying in the sidewalk. I know that sounds wrong, but and some men just drove by. And so, what we gonna talk about today, Leslian?
Oh, hold on, let me get my phone.
Hold on.
I got the topics right here.
Today isn't just gonna be about men. We'll probably get to that later. But
there's 5 of them.
Okay, so number 1 is equality and accepting people. So, I mean, I think somewhere it's written down, which we shouldn't paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago, but it's written somewhere, we're all equal. So, just because you white, and then someone black, and someone's Gandhi, and someone is Australian, which I think that's still white, technically. Something like that.
Yeah.
And just because I'm gay and she's straight and you bi, I mean, you don't judge people for that. I mean, we're all equal. We're all people. We're all in this world. We all eat. We all poop. We all pee. Thanks to my man here, we all burp. I never used to burp. Now all of a sudden I burp.
She good.
So, stop the hate. Be who you are. Don't change. I'm sure some of you are looking at me like, oh, look at that fat pig. I don't care. I mean, you can say what you want if it makes you feel like you have bigger balls or something. But, I mean, we're all the same, right? I mean, are we all the same? Or what's your opinion on this? Or
I think we're all the same. We're all human.
We're all human. So, I mean, what?
It's just like with movie stars, everyone treats them like they're so much better than everybody else. They put their pants on the same goddamn way we put our pants on, one leg at a time.
They may hire a maid to do it, but they still go on the same. So, I mean, and me, I've always told people I would rather be different than be the same as everyone else. Because all y'all are the same. A lot of y'all act the same. You think the same. I'd rather be different. I mean, you don't see one of me every day. I mean, you may see a gay every day, but you don't see someone like me every day.
You ain't ever going to find anybody like
You ain't
that.
ever going to find anyone like me.
Excuse me, cupcake.
So, right. So, I mean, I'm proud to be who I am, and I don't think that anyone should be ashamed for anything to do with their sexuality, their color. Shout out to my girl Dee Dee. That's my niece, and she is African American. And I can't leave out Tay Tay. He is African American. That's my nephew. And, there ain't nothing different. And you racist people. So, I met this dude. Well, we met this dude a couple weeks ago. And a couple days ago, we found out he racist. That ain't cool.
He is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
When?
Girl, we were standing at the back of your car when Jordan and all the white boys, there are a bunch of white boys here, and he told us he was racist.
Oh.
You don't remember that?
No. Shows how much I pay attention.
Well, we better call Jordan because, see, she's just trying to defend this man just because he got that.
I'm not trying to defend him. I mean, if he said he's racist, then he...
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
She don't remember, but...
Was I drinking?
Nope.
We
were getting ready for the derby.
That's why I don't remember.
But, and I just didn't appreciate that. So I kind of went off, and then he ended up being told off by white boys. But we ain't talking about men, but I'm just talking about the whole racist thing and being who you are and the gayest thing. And, I worked for this company that was very gay friendly, and they hired a lot of gay people. And then the management changed, and all of a sudden, gays aren't welcome. And that ain't right.
I don't get racist people. What's different between me and an African American or a black person? Is just because their skin's a different color than mine?
I mean, I think a lot of it goes back to, slavery. And what I tell people, like, I've gotten into heated conversations, like, where I'm knocking people out because what if the white people were chosen to be the slaves back in the day? Think about that, America. How you feel about that? What if we were the chosen ones to be slaves? What if we were slaves? So we'd be walking around and all the black people would be judging us? Like how a lot of white people judge black people?
I think black people judge white people just as much as we judge them.
They do, but I think that also comes back to slavery.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's a lot to it. But we all human beings, we all on this earth. The way people be acting, I don't think the earth is going to be around much longer. Because people they be ratchet and clatchet and just ridiculous. It is hot. Y'all need to send us the air conditioner for our office. But it's just wrong. Like, you know, and all these people ending their lives because of the hate crimes, and it's just not right. It's not right.
Oh, the hate crimes was our second topic.
Oh, yeah.
It goes along with, like, bullying and stereotyping and...
That shit is whack. So knock it off. Not cool.
Like, on the internet, like, someone posts a picture and someone's gonna be like, oh, you fucking ugly as hell, or you, the N-word, or...
That night that person slits their throat or hangs herself. That shit ain't cool. I actually have, like, there's 3 people who I went to school with. They have committed suicide, and I believe that it's because, it wasn't necessarily because, you know, they were all white, 2 were girls, 1 was a guy, but I think it was because, like, they weren't accepted, because they were what society or the assholes in high school would call geeks and, you know, geeks and loners. And the one, she was a pretty good friend of mine, you know, we grew up together, and I never had a problem with her, always talked to her. I'd rather sit by her than sit by those freaking jocks. Y'all jocks need to knock that shit off, thinking you better than everyone, because I'll take you all out. I'll even give you my address. 555 kiss my ass. So, Detroit, Michigan. So, we in Detroit, by the way. Heidelberg Projects. You know, I think that they ended their lives because, you know, people wanted to accept them. And the one, she became very heavy. I mean, this girl, I guess in the end, she would snort salt just to feel accepted. I mean, she became a total junkie, shooting up liquid bleach and shit. I mean, yeah. I mean, that, and you feel bad for her. I mean, she was making the decisions, but I think that she was influenced to make those decisions by the way people were treating her.
And peer pressure.
And peer pressure. I know there was this white boy down the street here who I went to school with too, and I think he got evicted or something. Not my business though, but I'm always nosy. But he's a junkie now too, because he was just always, you know, geekier. No one really wanted to be his friend. You know, had a little stank going on, but he ain't bothering no one. But now I guess he's doing the same shit. I guess, you know, he's thinking all these people are putting, you know, baking soda in a bag and telling him it's Coke. And
well, then get up here.
And it's just wrong. So y'all need to just realize people are people. We're all different. I can walk into a store, right, with my leather on that my ex bought me, my orange Crocs, my tight white pants, not too tight though. People gonna be looking at me. I don't care. I look good. I don't care. I go up into a casino dressing how I dress. I don't care.
A lot of people that are racist nowadays are just because of how they were raised. Like, if their parents are racist, they're going to raise their kids to be racist.
True.
And a lot of kids nowadays that are racist is because that's how their parents raised them to be, which, my opinion, is not right. Don't raise your kids to be racist.
And I'm not saying my parents definitely didn't raise us to be racist, but my biological father, he is very abusive, drunk Mexican type dude. And he, like, always has something to say about other people. So I think that's why My two oldest sisters have African American children with African American men. And my youngest sister, she like African Americans too, but she do have a white boy on the side. And yours truly, like African American. I mean, I ain't saying I haven't none of your business, but it's just not right. So knock that shit off. Not cool.
Oops. Judging and giving people the benefit of the doubt.
Oh yeah, give people the benefit of the doubt. It's as simple as that.
Like if you don't know a person and like the second you get to know them, or you meet them and then you tell people, oh, I met this person or that person, and like, oh, well, I've heard this, I've heard that, I've heard that. Don't believe what you hear. Give them the benefit of the doubt to show you that they're not that kind of person.
And at the same time, I mean, don't mean to interrupt you. That's a hard situation because if you know it for yourself, if you've seen it and stuff, then
well, that's a different story.
Right.
Just saying you can't judge someone off of what other people have told
right.
you. If you don't know them like that, and other people are like, oh, well, this and that, and he or she has done this, and they're this kind of person, and like if you don't know that for a fact, you need to not judge them by what other people have told you.
Right.
You need to give them the benefit of the doubt to show you that they're not that kind of person.
And I believe that all of us have been given the benefit of doubt at one time in our life or another, so there ain't no reason why we can't do that for other people. And friendships and this and that, and if you're hanging out with someone, that shouldn't be based on how someone looks or how someone, like me. I've been told I act black. I talk black. I ain't saying I walk around like yo, yo, yo. No. But instead of saying, hey, I'm going to go to the store, I'll be like, hey, I'm about to go to the store. About go store. Something like that. You know what I mean?
Or the you stupid instead of you're stupid.
Yeah, I'll say you stupid instead of you are stupid. I'll say we out. She out. If my girl catches on fire, I'll say she out.
How does that even, how does a black person actually talk? That's just a stereotype. Like, a white person can come around and start walking like that and be like, oh, he's trying to be black.
Right.
No, that's just how he talks.
Yeah. What was the subject? Judging. Stereotypes.
Giving people the benefit of the doubt.
So give people the benefit of the doubt and don't judge, because that shit is not cool. It doesn't make you cool, and you got some drool right there. Yes, you do. Yep.
Do that.
No, not you. I'm talking to them. So, yeah. Shout out to Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, next topic. I got a tummy ache today, so sorry.
Good sex, bad sex. How does it affect your relationship? Do you have sex before or after getting into a relationship?
Oh, I think we're gonna save that one for
we'll save that one for
video.
Another day.
Because that really doesn't fit into this.
No, that one, the next two take up a whole nother section.
But if you didn't hear her, we're gonna talk about good sex, bad sex, and how that
affects your relationship. Like if you do it, if you should do it before or after.
Right.
You get into that relationship.
If it's wrong, right? But we're gonna talk about that another day.
That's another day. But if you guys want to make comments, we'll talk about. We'll read your comments and we'll answer your questions, and we'll go off what you have to say. We'll take your opinion and we'll go off of it.
Right. So I think we had a pretty good discussion today, and Hayden found a feather. You want to show all them what you found, boo? Oh, she don't want to. So yeah, so keep it cool, keep it classy, but always sassy, or keep it sassy, but always classy, and just knock all that shit off. It's not cool. And like I said, you got some drool right there. No, just joking. Okay, we out, y'all.
We out. Bye.